Hey everybody, I'm Aznfunk. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm joined by Peace4evr Cosplay. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Is this your first interview?
My first real one, yes. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm very honored and excited. Do you want to talk about like how you got into cosplay and how long you've been doing it for, and what is it
Sure.
about cosplay you like?
Yes. One of my favorite things about cosplay is that it's another like type of art form, so you can express yourself in it, right?
Yep.
So then, where I was at the time when I didn't start cosplaying, I couldn't really express myself creatively as much as I wanted to, and so I said, okay, I need to like find my creative safe space. And so then
Mm,
I loved dressing up for like the longest time. I loved Halloween, but I didn't know that cosplay was a thing. I never knew it existed. And so
right.
I don't know how I found it. I think I just was like scrolling on Instagram, like on the explore page or whatever. And then I found it and I was like, this is cool. And I looked into it more and I saw more Disney, more video games because I thought it was only just for anime. And I was like, this is so cool. And I posted my first ever cosplay on my Instagram on June 14th of 2018. So I've
Okay.
been cosplaying for a little over 2 years now. So yes,
Awesome.
that's why I got into it. I just needed a creative safe space for myself.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I think I didn't really understand what cosplay was. I didn't know that was a thing until I went to a convention and I was like,
Mhm.
why are people dressed up like the characters? That's kind of weird. Like I don't know why it didn't hit me like, oh, because they're fans.
Mhm.
And then like the more conventions I went to, I was like, oh, this is a thing. But I didn't even know it had a name. I thought it was just
Right,
dressing up.
right.
But yeah, that's cool. It also says here that you you are the biggest Mina Ashido Kinney.
Yes, from My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kinney, a kin or Kinney is a character that you identify with. So it can range from
Mm,
liking them a lot to seeing yourself in the character or like feeling their emotions. So Mina Ashido in My Hero Academia, she's very outgoing, she's loud. She's loud. She's a dancer, like I'm a dancer.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. And she's just very always down to help her friends, just stuff like that. And I just like see myself in Mina Ashido. So yes, she's
Gotcha.
my kin, and I'm a Mina Ashido kinny.
Oh, got it. Got it. Okay, cool. Because I was looking,
Yes.
I was like, what does that mean?
Oh
Uh,
yes.
yeah, yeah. That's awesome. That's cool.
Thank you.
And you mentioned that you like you're a dancer and you like to perform. Can you talk a little bit about more about that, like what that means, like
Yes.
kind of dance?
Mhm. So for I've been dancing. I started ballet at 5 years old, and for 10 years it was just strictly ballet,
Oh
just
wow.
ballet for
Okay.
10 years. So many plies, so many pirouettes, so,
Hmm,
so many
hmm.
of that. And so I was like, this is like nice. It taught me determination. It taught me proper and like how to present myself
Hmm.
like to like new people. And I was like, ooh, I like that. And so then it was very rules by the rules. And to a certain point, that's great. But then again, I couldn't really express myself in it a lot because in ballet there is a right and a wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I wanted to do something a little more my style, it was wrong. And so, and nothing against that, that's just how it is. And so then that's when I said, okay, time to go to cosplay. And then now I don't really do strictly ballet anymore. I'm doing more ballroom now and I can really
Oh
put
wow.
myself in
Okay.
there. I wouldn't call myself like a hardcore gamer, but my
Mm.
dad introduced me to video games. And
Yes. Yes.
when this is based off of the 2015 Tomb Raider, like the
Yep.
Lara Croft origin story.
Yeah.
And my dad played it first. And every time my dad would play video games, I would watch him play video games. At the time, I was like 9 or 10. And I would watch him and we would like comment to each other, like, oh, go do this, go do that. There's a guy behind you. So we would play video games together all the time. So then when I got older, I was like, oh, it's time to play for myself. And so when I played it, that was like one of the first games I really got into. And I immediately fell in love. Like once I like held the controller and started to control like Lara as
Hmm.
myself, I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh, she's so cool. She's taking out all these guys. She's scared, but she's still doing it. Like, ooh, like I stand her. She's so cool. And so I said, I'm gonna cosplay her. And so I found a shirt, I got the necklace, I found some boots, and I was like, that's it, we're gonna do it. And I just decided to cosplay her. And then this was taken at the Japanese tea gardens, I believe, here in Texas, by my
Mm-hmm.
photographer by my photographer friend, Jack of all trades. He does all my cosplay
That's a good
photography, and he's
name.
really talented. It is. It's very fun. And so yeah, and he's great. Like he told me what to do. I didn't I don't really know how to pose. So he posed me and he said, do this. And I was like, okay. And I was just down to do everything. It was great.
Yeah. I was going to ask about like, did you think about the pose before? Or like, how did you, it's nice
I
to,
always,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. I look at reference pictures like myself just to like see what to do. And I look at like before like any shoot or convention or whatever, I always practice in a mirror to make sure I know what I look like.
Yeah.
Like, okay, do I look like this? Does my foot go here? Does my hand go here? So I've practiced in the mirror, but then if he has like other ideas, I'm obviously open to new ideas too. So it's good teamwork. I like it.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's like, it's nice to see cosplay outdoors, you know, because you always just see a lot of like indoor shots that are like very studio, but like it's always nice to like see someone in like an environment, especially like the one on the bottom right. Like I really like that one.
Thank you. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. It just like it's really cool. So, but yeah, I just wanted to like give you an idea of like how I found your account, and I was like, okay, well, let's see what else she's done. And so when I checked out your Instagram page, I was like, wow, I think you have like so many different looks, and like you always look different in each of them, which is really,
well, thank
yeah,
you.
it's really cool. Can you just talk a little bit about like how you choose your characters and like some of the things you do to make them different?
Okay, so
Yeah.
when it comes to choosing a character, again, going back to the kin term, so most of these characters, I see myself in some of these characters. So the character in the purple shirt, that's Mina Ashido from My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that's the character I relate to the most.
Gotcha.
And most of these are just like looks I came up with on my own. Like the skeleton one, I just said, it's September, Halloween. So I just came up with the skeleton.
Okay.
For the one with the green wig, I just said, it's fall. Let's do a fall look. And so I just came up with a random fall look.
Interesting.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think my most recent one is the one in the top left with the scissors. Her name is Toko Fukawa. She's from the anime Danganronpa, and I really like how she came out too.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I try to make them different all the time.
Yeah.
I don't really know how it happens. I just kind of sit in front of my mirror and just say, okay, what are we gonna do that's different from the last time, but still make it kind of the same but kind of unique. And so then that's just my mindset.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I think it's like the different wigs, and I think the contact lenses is like what makes it, especially with like the bottom right, the blue haired one.
That's fun. That was I did like a female version of Hades from Hercules.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Did you also do the photoshopped blue flame there? Is that you?
I did, yes.
Oh, okay. I was like, how did she do that? It looked
so usually if it's in a room, I did it all myself.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's cool. Are you doing these in Photoshop, or how are you doing some of the
I'm just
editing
using PixArt. All PixArt.
Oh, okay.
PixArt, and I think it's called, I forgot the other name, but it's just, and I do it all on my phone. I don't use any fancy laptop. It's all on my phone.
That's
I take
cool.
pictures on my phone. I edit on my phone. Post on my phone. Everything's on my phone.
Yeah. Huh. No, that's very cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
How long does it usually take you to put a look together? Like, it doesn't seem like it's, I mean, unless you're painting your whole body blue.
It depends. So usually if I start a new show, anime, game, movie or whatever, and I see a character like I really like, and I'll be like, oh, I want to cosplay them. And so I'll really look at the character and I'll say, okay, what do I need? And how long will this take me? And so then I'll think about it like makeup wise, and I'll think about it costume wise, then I'll think about it wig wise, if that makes any sense. So I think about it in like 3 different lights.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. No, I like that thought process. Cool. All right, let's see. And so obviously, the Joker ones were also like one of my favorite ones.
Thank you.
Can you talk about the photo shoot on the left?
Yes. So this was from I believe it was 2019 Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. And it was like near Halloween time. And so I said, oh, I just want to get some Halloween pictures because it seems really fun. And so I called up my photographer friend and I was like, hey, Jack of all trades, can you do a photo shoot like downtown? And he said, heck yeah, let's go. And so he was so down. I was like, let's do this. And so we did it, and it was super fun. And I just thought it was time for an upgrade because the picture on the right, that was in January of this year. So it was very early in the year. You can follow me on Instagram at Peace4evr, PEACE, the number 4, then EVR, Peace4evr. And I do have TikTok.
Sure. Yep.
You can on TikTok. I am peaceful. Just the word peaceful dot cause. Just COS. And then you'll
Gotcha.
find me there.
Is your following on TikTok huge?
I have
I mean, I don't know. I don't have TikTok, so I don't know what is considered a lot.
I have 158,000 followers.
Oh, that's a lot, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
wow, congrats. Yeah, that's huge.
Thank you.
What advice would you give to somebody who was starting out in cosplay?
Okay. Don't rush it at all. Don't rush it at all. You want to make it your best, but don't try and make it the best, if that makes any sense. Because in cosplay, it's all about self-expression. So there's no such thing as someone being the best.
Mm-hmm.
You can only be the best up to your own caliber. So that's the one thing I would tell someone.
Yeah, I think that's great. I love it.
Thank you.
Anyway, thanks for being here. Would love to have you back again soon.
Yes, I'd love to be back. I'd love to be back. Thanks for having me.